Here at Rogers Center in Toronto, Ontario. It's the opener of this 3-game series between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. Giancarlo Stanton, with less than a month to play, the man who sits atop the home run leaderboard looks to add some insurance to his lead next. Tanner Roark, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Their ball club is going to have to keep a close eye on this one. This guy's nearing 200 innings on the season, and that's a lot of innings. A guy that takes the ball every 5 days. I'm sure they're going to watch to see if there are any signs of him tiring early in this one.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Brett Gardner.
Here's the first pitch to him. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball 1. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Hey, thanks, Matt. You know what, D-Roy, you got to give this team a lot of credit. They're on the outside looking in on the postseason picture, but boy, they're playing out the string and they're playing out well. They're going to play this thing all the way to the end of the season.
You know, Dan, I can't speak for the pitcher side of it, but I have never been on a team, win, lose, or draw, whether I was going to the postseason or not, that had players that gave away at bats. You just will not see it at this level.
Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
Hey, I think this is going to be the key to his success out on the mound. That good movement on that two-seam fastball is going to keep that ball in the yard and keep this offense on its toes.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Here now the 2-2. Fouled off.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Really good at bat here from the leadoff hitter as he'll force him to throw another one. The 2-2 one more time. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
Gotta love the battle we're seeing right out of the gates in this game. That's 7 pitches now, and if this is any indication, we're in for a good contest here.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. You know, it's always interesting to see a hitter's lifetime numbers against a pitcher and vice versa. Well, in this matchup, he has some pretty impressive ownage, as they say. 4 home runs in past at-bats, so that's definitely something to keep an eye on.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. The pitch. A ball and no strikes. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Just getting started at the Rogers Center. Drilled to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton now. His squad has put together a strong year, and his home run production has certainly been a big part of it.
Yeah, he certainly has. He's been the bright spot for this team. Anytime in a big spot they've needed a big knock, he has seemed to be the guy, and rightfully so. As we get down to the tight games, At the end of the season, his offensive production has got to continue, and he's fighting for a home run title.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Fly ball out toward right field. Hernandez is in pursuit. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Yankees nothing. Blue Jays coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Tyler Lyons is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy really struggled last year. This season is going to be about a bounce back year. Real ugly ERA last year. He has a lot to prove to himself and to his teammates that he's a much better pitcher than he was last year.
Stepping in, Bo Bichette. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Bo Bichette.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matty, they got to love the production they're getting out of the leadoff spot right now. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
At the plate, Cameron Biggio. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero.
Ready now, Vladimir Guerrero. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. Hit to short. To his left, Wade. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. Still no score. Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. fastball just misses. That's ball one. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. Hernandez tracing back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And let's focus our attention on outfielder Randal Grichuk. It's the ability to put it together every day on a consistent basis that's going to separate this guy from superstar to average big leaguer. Look for him to make an impact on one side of the ball today.
So striding in, Torres, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Torres is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. As he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat. It's strike 1. 22 home runs on the ledger for him so far this year. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Hit back toward the mound. Oh, and he just throws the glove up there and snares it for out number 3. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Plate now, Randal Grichuk. And he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him.
Grichuk.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Nope. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. Grounded foul. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder. Gurriel will be next. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. Hey, let's focus on Cameron Maybin in the outfield. One of the more dynamic outfielders in our sport. He's able to cover a ton of ground, gap to gap. I almost feel like he's playing left center to right center. He's not playing center field. He's got it all covered, bailing the other guys out, and not shabby with the offensive tool either.
Stepping up to the plate, number 13, and he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate. And now a pitch on the way. Hit on the ground to short. And there are 2 away now.
Batting 6th, the designated hitter, Justin Smoke.
Here's Justin Smoke now. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. First pitch of the at-bat. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1.
Zero.
1-0 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed. 1-1. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back to Friday night baseball on the show after this. Striding into the box, Mike Ford. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Here comes the first pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. Ball 2.
2-2.
Grounded back up the middle. Biggio up the middle. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. So with 1 gone, we take a look at the current standings entering play, and it's not all that pretty. As you can see, these guys are well back in the division race, already looking forward to next year. Here's Cameron Maybin now. His career line against Roark up until this point, an impressive 4 for 7. First pitch on its way. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. Liner toward right center. And he'll make the catch. Oh, check that. He didn't look it into his glove, and the ball drops in. And he is in there.
Batting ninth.
Man, I'm not sure what to make of this one. The ball was hit hard, but it looked routine. The only thing I could think of is maybe he lost it in the lights there. That's a tough break.
And that'll bring up Tyler Wade as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Oh, and 1, here it comes. And now the runner's trying for third. In there, now the throw. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
The 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. Maben at third with 2 away. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Grichuk is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 1 left for the Yankees. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score.
As the Blue Jays look to get their bats going in the 3rd inning. And you can say they've been trying to do that pretty much all year. Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening. So he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Domingo Acevedo is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Into the box now, Brandon Drury.
Leading up for Toronto, the first baseman, Brandon Drury.
First pitch coming. Here it is. In there at the knees. Strike 1. Drury is playing first base today, even though he's typically thought of as an outfielder. The windup and the 0-1. Nope. And he misses with it. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And that's the first hit in this one for the Blue Jays.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Number 16.
Up next is Danny Jansen. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. Heading out toward shallow right. Judge is under it. 1 down.
Batting ninth, the right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. From the stretch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. The 0-1 on its way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gardner is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Ready for another chance. Bo Bichette 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Skied into very shallow right. Judge is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Blue Jays held in check. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Big Aaron Judge as we begin the top of the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. The 2-1. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. 38th home run of the season for him, as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Now that designated hitter.
Into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 0-1 pitch. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
And he fouls this one off.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Drives it out to deep right center field.
On the run is Hernandez.
He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Hey, there's a hard hit ball that was going to be down for extra bases. The ball had some spring on it, and it bounced over the wall, and the ground rule double puts him on second base without having to leg it out.
In now, Gary Sanchez, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Stanton stands at second with no outs. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. The throw down to first, 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Gleyber.
So a runner on second with 1 down now, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. First pitch on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there, and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first, he's going to grind out and try and get this guy to swing at something outside the zone.
And before the 0-2 pitch, he'll step out of the box here to regroup. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. The next 0-2. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Oh, that'll make you smile as a pitcher. You make a good pitch, you blow the guy's bat up, and then you make the play yourself. In your head, you're thinking, nice swing, meat.
Stepping in now, Gio Urshela, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Called strike 0-2. Oh, got him looking at the two-seamer, and that'll end it. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. Now 1-0 Yanks. Now at the plate, Cameron Biggio. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
The second baseman, Cameron Biggio.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. He got him to chase after a bad one there. 2-2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Now batting, third baseman,
digging in, Vladimir Guerrero. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Corey Guerin answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Guerin.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside. 1-0. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were two stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
2 balls and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Here's Randall Grichuk. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And it's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. In now, Mike Ford.
Leading off for the Yankees, the first baseman, Mike Ford.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball in there for a called strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth, with a punch out, 1 away.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Into the box now, Cameron Maybin, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 misses off the plate. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Into the corner and slicing foul.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
2-2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Here now the 2-2. Line to the right side. But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
Shortstop, Tyler Wade.
Digging in, Tyler Wade. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. This is pulled into right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the third hit. He's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Digging in once again, Brett Gardner. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he lays off there, 1-0.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Hit back up the middle. Reined in. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. The Yanks leave 1, but they're up 1-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind. So the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
All right, thanks, Heidi. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. 0-1 count and the pitch. Goodness, 0-2 now. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. So one away here with the bases empty. And in next, the switch hitting power bat of Justin Smoak. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just a bit too much run on the sinker that time as it misses off the outside for ball 1. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
2 balls and a strike to count. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a hard liner to center field. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Now in the box, Brandon Drury. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's 1 for 5. Jonathan Loizaga enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Jonathan Loizaga.
First pitch of the at-bat. In there for strike 1. Loizaga features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. Smoak leads off first with 1 away. And even 1-1 count to Brandon Drury.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
He's running. Line drive to center field. Maben is there. 2 gone.
The batter, number 16.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring in Danny Jansen. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Don't want to forget about him. Two out with the man at first. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at bat going. Misses, ball 2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
The 2-2 is in off the plate. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. One left for Toronto. It remains 1-0. Stepping into the box, Aaron Judge. He's set to start it out for the Yanks here in the 6th.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Grounded slowly to the left side. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. This year against right-handed pitching, Stanton hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go to.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0-for-2 from him so far in this one.
Nope.
And he lays off for ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
The 1-1. Misses, ball 2. Man, and he's nowhere near that pitch. It's 2-2.
Now you could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
Here now the 2-2. This is line to left. That gets down, and the inning continues. So we'll go at least one at-bat deeper into the top of the sixth after that two-out success.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound, stay out of a potential big inning.
Oh, and that looked like the very definition of flailing there. It's even at 1. The 1-1 home. Hit on the ground to third. He's got it. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Yankees, but they're on top 1-0. Stepping in for the Jays, Teoscar Hernandez. He'll get things started here in the second half of the sixth.
Teoscar.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Hernandez stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. On a good curveball gets him swinging for out number 1.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Standing in now, Bo Bichette, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. One out, nobody on. Back up the middle. Torres picks it up. And there's out number 2.
The batter, number 8. Second baseman, Cameron Biggio.
Now at the plate, Cameron Biggio. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Still 1-2. The 1-2 misses low. Good take on the curveball there.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
The 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
If you're going to get a swing on a fastball that far in off the plate, I think you got to go right back in there or bounce something soft down and away.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. They're down 1-0.